This powerful web app that I can sell was built with only 3 prompts in Antigravity. Most people think the secret to building fast with Antigravity is using its advanced features. Parallel agents, browser automation, MCPs, and so on. They can help, but my stuff still kept breaking. Because what actually really matters is knowing what to say to Antigravity, not what features to switch on. And nobody shows that part. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 11 Antigravity prompts to unlock God mode. And I'm going to prove they work by building a real web app from scratch. Let me show you what we are building. This is a business idea validator. You type in your interests, your skills, how much time you have each week, and your budget. When you click search, the app goes to Reddit. It looks for real trending posts where people are asking for help, tools, or services related to your interests and skills. Then it turns those top voted posts into pre-validated business ideas. Each idea shows why it could work for you, the demand proof from Reddit, the startup cost, the difficulty, and the clear first steps to get started. If you want this web app and all the prompts I'm using to build these types of tools with Antigravity, they are inside my AI systems library. You can get access to it by clicking first link below in the description of this video. So the very first step is to get Antigravity to your computer. So just click on this link and then click on download, where you can download the free version of Antigravity. They have a generous free plan that allows you to build your first apps. Then once you've downloaded it, you can open it. So just click on open. The first thing you are required to do is create a new folder. So what I need to do here, I click on open folder and create a new folder. I just call it, give it a name, click on select. This is where many already make the biggest mistake. They go right into this command field and type in the app they want to build. I'm not going to do this for a very important reason. I need to first map out and plan my app before I submit it to Antigravity to avoid mistakes that are going to be really hard to solve, especially if you are not a programmer yourself. That's why we don't start our app in Antigravity, but we make one extra step. We go to a tool like Claude or ChatGPT, and I'm going to use a prompt that allows me to plan my web app. So here you see the template of this prompt. I've already prepared it for my own web app I want to build. So I already filled it out, what I want to do. And now I just copy that and paste it in here and click submit. Now we can read through the response and make any modifications. So what I want to say, I want to use as input only one skill and one interest to make the search more accurate. And then I also want to check, okay, it gives me API suggestions. I ask it, okay, do you have a suggestion for an API that is easier to use for a non-developer to search Reddit posts? And now once the plan for your app is clear and you're happy with the outline, you go to the next step, which is to put all your specifications of your app into one prompt that we are going to submit to Antigravity to start the building process. In my case here, it's prompt number 1. And again, you have a template here at the top for prompt number 1 where you can fill out the specifications. But I'm going to use this already. Build me the app. And here is all the things I've clarified about it. And then I go into Antigravity. Then I paste it in here, and what I want to do here, I want to make sure I have switched to high, because that's the more accurate model for building apps that will give you less errors. And then I click send. And then it starts to think about my application and figure out how it's going to build it, and even starts the building process. And whenever it needs input from me, it will ask me also to run a command, and I will just click on accept. So that's the only thing you have to watch out for. Whenever it asks you to accept the command, you need to click on it. Now you could reduce the number of button clicks on that accept button by going to Open Gravity user settings. And there you can basically change this to review policy. to always proceed. That's what I did. Now the first part has come to an end and it tells me action required. That's what I have put into my prompt as well. That's why it's so critical, because I don't want it to guess what AI model or what APIs or tools I may want to use, but I want to define it myself. And this avoids lots of issues, and it's going to save you hours down the line when I'm clear, okay, what is the AI model I want to use? I've already specified this. So the AI model, I have it here. Use this exact AI model. So I just paste it in here. And then for Reddit, I don't want to use the official Reddit API. For me, that's a little bit too complicated. I'm not a developer. But I found an easier solution also by back and forth talking to AI. And then I've just put this into a prompt as well. This is what I want to use, right? This is my Reddit API. And then I just submit this. And then it's going to use that and put it into my app. So to find the details of your API connection, so you can add or connect a different tool to your web application or service, is very easy because every API provider, they have a documentation, and then you can just paste the entire documentation into Antigravity, right? Or even into ChatGPT and help it refine it and create a prompt out of it, so you can submit all the details you need. Now the first version is already completely built. My app has the user interface, the input flow, the integration of my APIs, of my AI model, and it even launched it so I can already access it. Paste it in my browser, and then it's already loading the app. And all I have to do is now put in my API keys. So for Rapid API, it's very easy. I just go on here, and then I select, I click on here, and then here's my API key. I copy that, paste this in here, and then I need my Anthropic API key. So if you ever use Claude in your app, you just go to platform.claude.com. You can sign up for an account there. Then you just go to API keys. You click on create key and then just give it any name. It doesn't really matter. Click add, copy the key, paste it in here, click save. Okay, it worked. Now I can go back. So I'm just going to type in my skills is N8N. And here it's just AI automation. I just leave it as it is and I click on find business ideas. Now you see I'm getting error, and that's normal, right? Don't expect your app to work in a fast try. I could either go to search the site and go to console, and there I see there was an error, but I don't really know why the error appeared. So we need to go back, and this is where another prompt comes into place that's going to save you massive amounts of frustration with solving errors, because it tells Antigravity to create a new file where all errors of my app will be stored, so it then can see the errors itself and fix it. So I'm gonna tell it, I'm getting an error. So I can even first even describe the error, right? At least parts of it. So I can go to that again, go to console, and then I see I got this error, right? So I just ask it that. I tell it that. I don't even know if it can solve it or understand it, but I just submit this. And then it told me, yes, I fixed the issues. Okay, good. So I reloaded it. And it also, after a few back and forth, it added an error log here. So this is something that's also really helpful when you're building the application, right? So you know exactly what is happening and if there is an issue. So if I type it in now, right, N8N and my interest and click on find ideas, it will now open that. I know exactly what is happening and I can monitor it and look at it. Okay, is it going through the right steps, right? It's really helpful. In my case, it added this debug log. I will remove that after I have built the app, right? I will tell it, okay, now remove this from the interface again. Now here you see it's working. It had extracted all these business ideas for me. Now you see we've already built the first working version of this application, right? That accesses Reddit, that uses AI to turn the results into business ideas that are validated based on real demand on Reddit. And we haven't even gotten, and we've only used 4 prompts so far. So the process is really smooth so far. However, if I keep optimizing, improving this web app, adding more features, the likelihood of running into errors becomes larger. And that's not bad. That's part of the developing process. So that's why the remaining prompts from here are more about trying to solve errors you might get, or where Antigravity is trying to fix errors, but you test the app and it's still failing, right? And it still doesn't work. Then you have these other prompts in your toolbox. Final step would be to deploy your app. So you can open it on your phone and on your browser. And there's also a prompt you can use so that Antigravity will fully handle the deployment for you. If you want to see more videos like this, where I show you how to build these highly useful tools with the help of AI, even as a total beginner with no programming or coding experience, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos.